I call you pretty, but it never goes as planned. You think it's funny, I'm just trying to be a man. I wanna show you in the best way that I can that I'm so in love with you.
Good morning. If you're new here, my name's Ashley and I'm a sophomore marketing major at Notre Dame. I'm not a morning person at all, but I've been really trying to improve my sleep schedule, and so far I've been really successful, but actually last night I wasn't because I had to stay up late and finish a project, but I'm guessing that's kind of like a one-off situation, hopefully, because I don't want to get into a bad habit of sleeping late. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, my classes start at 9:30, so I try to be up at 7:30, but I let myself sleep in a little bit more today. And I know you guys actually saw this earlier in the video, but I used my Keurig for the first time today. And I'm not joking, you guys, it took me 20 minutes to figure out how to use it. It's so embarrassing. And I've talked about this before, but I'm just a total yogurt and granola girl. I'm so obsessed with eating that for breakfast, and I'm gonna be honest, in the mornings, I never do any work, like ever, unless it's something like really quick, like an email or something, because I just don't have the mental capacity. I'm like already stressing about going to class and I just don't have the mental capacity to do any work. As bad as it sounds, in the mornings I'm usually just on my phone, like I'm watching YouTube videos, TikTok, or reading. I love to read on my phone. I'm a total romance girly, but I have my classes back to back to back, and so I'm just on my phone in the morning, so I don't feel like I've been deprived of it all day, which sounds terrible, and I know I'm way too phone dependent. And another excuse that I give myself is whenever I do work, I get in the zone. So to like get in the zone of doing my work and then have to like stop and go to class would literally drive me insane. But honestly, this semester, you guys, if you're a freshman watching this, my freshman year was honestly not that great, and I am so much happier this year. Like, I have my sort of own space, and I really love all the friends that I've made and the people that I'm around, and my freshman year was not like that at all, so don't be discouraged if you're a freshman and that's not how it is. Also, I feel a lot better equipped to handle my classes, which freshman year I was so stressed out because I was just like, oh my god. Good morning, y'all. I don't know how it's possible, but I'm running late once again, so yeah. I'm just gonna brush my teeth real quick, one sec. So today is a Tuesday morning, and oh my god, Mondays are my busiest days, and genuinely, like, it was so long. I was in class from 11:30 to 3:15, and then from 5 to 7, which from 5 to 7, we just had a lab, and our lab was watching movies. We watched Casablanca, which is such a good movie. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like the type of person to where like I like happy endings, so I was kind of like, I don't like the ending, but it was such a well-made movie, and I've heard of the movie before, but I've never watched it, and I didn't know like anything about it, and it was so good. And during the movie, we have to have like a viewing journal where we have to take notes, but our professor was like not super specific on what the notes have to be. So I was just kind of like writing stuff. I had like 5 pages of notes because it's like an hour and a half, or it was more than an hour and a half. It was like 100 minutes long. So it's like, obviously, like I'm gonna have a lot of notes, and you're supposed to take notes for every scene change, which that's a lot. But yeah, that movie was so good. And you know, my other classes, it was just, what other classes did I have? So for my film class, I had the lecture part of the class from like 11:30 to 12:20, and oh my gosh, you guys, I have class, my first class ends at 12:20 and my second class starts at 12:30. The problem is that I literally go to one of the farthest buildings for my first class because it's in the Performing Arts Center, and because of that, I only have 10 minutes to get to my next class. And like, my professor is really cool. The problem is that he'll end class, like it'll be at like 12:20 when the time ends, and then he'll say, okay, to wrap up. I'm like, I literally can't. So me and like a few other people just walked out, and I felt so bad. I would usually never do that, even if a professor is like going late, but for this class I had to be there early because I had to pick up something for my from my professor for a class activity that we were doing. So I was like, I literally can't be late. I get there like 1 minute before, so I'm not even getting there significantly early, and I feel bad for doing that, but it's like, I gotta go. So yeah, I felt really bad about it, but it's like, I don't know. And then in my marketing class, the little activity that we had was we each got journals, and the activity that we had is that our professor chose like 4 or 5 people to get journals, and he basically said that come before class and pick up this journal, and during class like write notes in it, and during class like I'll just ask for your review of the journal. And I was like, oh, okay, like I like have no idea what this is about, whatever. So the like class activity comes, and I'm just like, yeah, like I like the journal, I like how there's like lines in the journal to write. And then like everyone goes around, the 3 other people go around saying what they like about the journal. Then he asks us, the people with the journals, 4 of us, how much would you sell the journal for? And basically we said prices ranging from like $3 to $10. I said $8, so somewhere in the middle. And then he asks other people, like, how much would you pay for the journal? Like right now, how much would you pay for it? And they're all like $0, $2, like I don't need a journal or whatever. And he basically did this activity to teach us the endowment effect, which the endowment effect is basically when you view something of higher value because you own it in comparison to how much you would think it was worth if you didn't own it, which was so interesting to think about. And honestly, that activity was really fun. Like at first I was so confused. This was for my marketing class, my consumer and behavior class, my consumer and organizational behavior class, the official title. But yeah, that class is so interesting so far. I definitely think it's going to be one of my favorites. And it's like an upper level marketing class, not like super upper level. It's like it's a requirement for marketing majors, and I say upper level just because it's not like the foundational marketing class. And then my last class of the day was strategy, which we had 2 articles we had to read before class, and one of them was about Starbucks. So I was just kind of living. I was participating so much in class, you guys. Not for my film class, because that class is like 80 people and it's in like a big like theater, but in my other classes I was participating, so we love to see it. And of course, because in my strategy class, of course, because the article was about Starbucks, of course I was participating because that's like my expertise. Okay, let me finish doing my mascara. Okay, I'm gonna pick out something to wear. When I tell you I desperately need to do laundry, I'm not even joking. Look how big my laundry bag is. Like, that's terrible. Okay, let me go pick something. I'm running out of time. Okay, so for my outfit today, I'm wearing my Blink 182 shirt, which it literally looks so wrinkly, but whatever. And then I'm wearing my black Aerie shorts, so yeah, really comfy. And again, it's pretty hot outside. It's not as hot as it was like a few days ago. That was like death hot, like Texas hot, but now it's like slowly getting better. Honestly, this morning was pretty realistic for me. I don't make my bed every day. I like probably make it once a week, or I will literally go to class all day and then come back and then make my bed, which is kind of dumb because I'm literally gonna sleep in a few hours. And I know this video does not seem long, but all of this literally took me like an hour and 10 minutes. I left for my class at like 9:10, and I know it doesn't seem like I did a lot, but time in the morning just goes by so fast. And my first class of the day was finance, and I have a really good professor. He's highly recommended by everyone, but sitting through his class today was like torture. That's what I told my friends. And it's not my professor specifically, but the class was just going by so slow. It was terrible.
Be serious, but you can never tell. It isn't easy to confess how